Hi everyone, this is Dennis with MainWP, and in this video I'm going to go over the Quick Setup Wizard. The Quick Setup Wizard is what you initially see when you activate the MainWP dashboard plugin. Before we begin, I'm going to assume you know how to install and activate a plugin, so I'll skip over those parts for the sake of time. You'll also need to have your WordPress sites ready. The first WordPress site where you plan to install the dashboard plugin. Once activated, this site is now referred to as your MainWP dashboard. It can be a new site, a subdomain, or even a site locally hosted. I'm using a locally hosted site for this video. Just be sure wherever you decide to install the plugin, that site has no traffic. The second thing is the WordPress site you want to be controlled by your MainWP dashboard. Once this site is connected to your dashboard, it is then referred to as your child site. I have both of my sites open in two different tabs. Okay, once you have those ready, let's get started. Once you install and activate the dashboard plugin, it'll start the MainWP Quick Setup Wizard. On this page, you will see options for a video walkthrough that you're currently watching now. Go back to the WP admin or skip the Quick Setup Wizard. We're going to choose the option, Let's Go. The first page is the system requirements check for your dashboard. Most sites will have no issue with these requirements. If you see a gray box like this, you may be using a local host like I am, and you need to verify your OpenSSL path. Everything's passing on our end, so we're going to go ahead and press continue. Now we're going to connect our first child site. Let's jump over to our child site in the other tab, and you'll see our child site is open and ready to go. Once again, I'm going to assume that if you have a use for MainWP, you know how to install and activate a plugin. We're going to activate this plugin now. And you'll notice you get this big red attention box. That's letting you know you need to connect the child site to your dashboard. So now let's jump over to our dashboard tab again. And we're back in the Quick Setup Wizard. We will select the toggle to confirm we have installed and activated the MainWP child plugin. This will enroll a bunch of new fields for you to enter your child site information. First, we're going to enter the URL where you just activated the child plugin. You'll notice on mine that this site is a .test since I'm using local hosting for this tutorial. Okay, and then we're going to add the admin for that user site, the QS child test that we just had. We'll add that now. And the following field will auto-populate the URL from above. But if you want to add something different, you can add it here. I'm going to call this Quick Setup Child. And then finally, we're going to press Connect Site. If everything has gone right up to this point, you'll see Adding Site to the MainWP dashboard. And then you'll get a congratulations, you have connected your Quick Setup Child, or whatever name you have entered in there for yours. You can also add more sites now if you want to, or since we only have this one, we're going to continue with the Quick Setup Wizard. And this will bring us to step 4, the monitoring page. First up is basic uptime monitoring. If you toggle that on, you'll notice you get a frequency option with selections ranging from every 5 minutes to once a day, with the default being an hour. We'll just leave that as the default. Next is site health monitoring. Site health monitoring was introduced to WordPress in version 5.2, and your MainWP dashboard will monitor all your sites for you and report back, so there's no need to check each of your sites. The site health threshold lets your dashboard know when you want notification of an issue. The default is should be improved, but you can change that to good if you so choose. And once you have those set, we're going to go ahead and press continue. And that big thumbs up is letting you know your dashboard is ready. And we're going to select Start Managing Your Sites. And you'll be in your MainWP dashboard with one site installed and ready to start using. Congratulations on completing the Quick Setup Wizard. Again, I'm Dennis, and I'll see you in the next video.